Did the epic battle in the entertainment district leave you wanting more? Demon Slayer Season 4 arrives on May 12th, but what about Season 5? To begin with, can we just quickly look back to get a picture of the ending of the anime of Season 5? It is different for those who have an idea about this. Demon Slayer follows the story of Tanjiro Kamado, a boy who loses his family to a demon who takes his sister Nezuko to kill, a demon who is still alive. As his goal, Tanjiro first decides to kill all the demons as a demon slayer, achieving two main aims: restoring Nezuko's humanity and avenging his family's death. The Demon Slayer anime is famed all over the world as a central event in history. It has forged people's imaginations on a grand scale and attracted attention from the whole world by assembling stunning cinematography, credible acting, and gripping narratives. Up until now, the anime show has discussed three significant stories from the original manga: the Darkness arc, the Final Selection arc, the Mugen Train arc, and the Entertainment District arc. There has been the conclusion of the Entertainment District arc, where Tanjiro and his friends use their powers the most to spell the strongest demon siblings, Daki and Gyotaro, in the latest season, Season 3. The final episode of that season was replete with a suspenseful element, as the enemy troopers were yet to be attained, but Tanjiro also demonstrated his development as a warrior.
鬼狩りの子、柱は来てる？靴はいらないのよ。わかる？小稲さんの体が。
As we look towards the future, the big question on everyone's mind is, will Demon Slayer's tale now take another turn? That remains to be seen. The even better news is that we do not have to wait for so long, because the very next Demon Slayer season has already been set forth on the horizon. Furthermore, the fourth season of Demon Slayer, Hashira Training Arc, will premiere on Netflix on May 12, 2024. The timeline here is rather similar to Gauntlet Arc in the manga, which involves Tanjiro and his friends' journey to Swordsmith Village to repair Nezuko's demon sword. It is yet to be confirmed that the fifth season of Demon Slayer is going to be released, but the press and a few media reports around it have hinted that it will be soon. Get ready to witness the power of the Hashira. Season 4 might be all about Tanjiro's training, but it is also our chance to meet the legendary swordsmen who lead the Demon Slayer Corps. Among them is the enigmatic Mitsuri Kanroji and the gruff but vital Haga Nezuka, the series' resident swordsmith. The Swordsmith Village arc, one of the most legendary Korean dramas from the Demon Slayer manga, is highly expected to be worth fans' expectations in terms of how the anime will touch the arc. More importantly, the anime will be produced by the Ufotable Studio, which deserves a reputation for the glorious animation and detail it presents. As a result, the Swordsmith Village arc will look surprisingly like an authentic place. Now, the big question on everyone's mind is, will Season 4 of Demon Slayer continue to the next arc of the story? The Infinity Castle arc is the most difficult and epic climax of Demon Slayer Season 5, the one to overshadow all the others. The last and most difficult challenge for author of Demon Slayer was the final battle, or Infinity Castle arc, which resembles the climax of their story. The story is long, which we can deduce from the number of manga chapters, as it is much longer in comparison to all of the previous ones. It is separated into the Infinity Castle and Sun Breakdown, where the Fate Slayer and the Demon Lord Muzan Kibutsuji will give a battle that you will not forget till the end of the day. As per the information from the popular anime portal, Demon Slayer's audio, Ufotable, will take another route, which will get to be the movie primary, and then Seasons 5 will begin. The studio may decide on the name Infinity Castle for the cinema, which discloses a part of the plot before the whole of the story is told in the second part of the season. The leading reason for the cancellation is the Infinity Castle arc, because it has important themes that cannot be fully explored in one episode. Their priority was, therefore, to divide the production into two parts for two different television movies with one season done, instead of risking giving up their quality animation as well as their beautiful storytelling. This is why all our educated guesses are highly based on observations, so we have to wait for the studio to disclose their plans in an official announcement. The studio, however, by endowing the story with such, appears to be planning to play strategically according to its own vision, offering the viewers the best that our imaginations can provide. Towards the end, we shall try to imagine how the plotline of Season 5 of Demon Slayer could be. The Infinity Castle arc, which we already discussed above, is also the last arc and wraps up the entire series. The Infinity Castle arc takes off when the Demon Slayer learns that Muzan Kibutsuji, the powerful demon lord who had been destroying Tanjiro's family, is resting while hiding in a strong castle. The Demon Slayer Corps, whose leader is Hashiya, urgently needs to carry out a highly dangerous undercover operation. Their end goal is to initiate a lethal attack on Muzan. This part of mangaka is not deficient in high-risk action, fierce battles, and emotional montages of insect demon slayers who fight Muzan as powerful demon soldiers. It is a wish to acquaint sentient beings with their level of intellect, conviction, and perhaps even goods in the face of a difficult search for a final authority. This is where things get real. Along this route, we will not only meet new and powerhouses, but also lose the faces of the fallen comrades. In the epic clash of Infinity Castle, the demon slaying elite will be as crucial as each member brings their own sick moves to a teamwork that will enable the team to defeat the demons that lurk in the shadows. One important element here is a study of the past to understand the various reasons for different demon slayers, for what you see is not only good versus evil, but amongst men also. The Infinity Castle arc greatly supports the series' reputation for portraying nuance and depth, which it has long been known for. For the finale of the Infinity Castle arc, we can expect lots of action, drama, and the draw to the spectacle so that the Demon Slayer saga can ultimately end with excitement, tears, and enthralling animation. Now the big question on everyone's mind is, what date will we get to see Demon Slayer Season 5 or Infinity Castle motion picture at the cinema? Unfortunately, there's no concrete data or deadline yet. As we all already noted, speculations about Ufotable's plans to create an Infinity Castle movie prior to the Season 5 reveal are not officially confirmed. Considering the production process of Demon Slayer, we could make some well-informed speculations. If the studio continues on a similar path as before, then we can expect Demon Slayer Season 5 or the Infinity Castle film to arrive either in late 2024 or early 2025. Guess what? It is merely my speculation, and something else could have happened, and the actual release date of the Infinity Castle Alliance could change due to many factors, including its scale and complexity level. While the Demon Slayer anime adapted the manga season by season and with particular breaks between seasons, the 2-year gap between seasons 2 and 3 of the anime series is admirable. Definitely, for the diehards who are never satisfied and want a sequel, it is a convincing case. Therefore, we may also have to wait a little longer for the next epoch to complete. This, however, highlights that the meaning of the Infinity Castle film will also be taken into account when planning Demon Slayer Season 5. However, if the movie release is adopted by Ufotable earlier, the season will not have a good pacing and its structure might break as well. The results are uncertain, as we are left to guess which of the parties will be more effective in attracting an audience for this grand finale. Even though the storyline is complex and leaves viewers wondering about the next episode, Demon Slayer fans have been anxious in regard to this beloved series. Many fans would definitely expect the last arc of Infinity Castle to be a super huge and moving one, and they will most likely feel anxious as the franchise continues. So what are your suggestions? Do you think the new installment of Demon Slayer will be as wonderful? Please don't forget to leave feedback in the comment section below. Last, don't forget to tap the like button and subscribe to the channel for additional Demon Slayer and anime materials.